A record high prevalence of COVID-19 at 15 million cases in a week has caused alarm globally. In Kenya, over 10,000 new infections have been recorded in the last 1 week, with the total infections now surging over 300,000 and the positivity rate currently standing at 13.5%.
We are seeing a sharp increase in cases being reported around the world. About half of those have been reported from Europe. About 40% of all cases reported from the Americas, with a high burden of cases from the U.S., and increases across many of our regions. The only decline we saw in cases was in Africa.
This, however, does not translate to good immunity in the African continent.
We do have challenges with case detection and reporting, and this has to do with access to tests. We don't have adequate access to life-saving tools such as diagnostic tests around the world.
The Omicron variant that has been widely described as less severe has been associated to this increase in numbers, which has in turn led to over 43,000 fatalities reported to the World Health Organization in 7 days.
It is not just a mild disease, and this is really important because people are still being hospitalized for Omicron. As Omicron spreads, and as Omicron infects people who have underlying conditions, who are of an older age, and certainly who are not vaccinated, those three groups of individuals have a higher risk of developing severe disease.
On vaccination, the World Health Organization has expressed concern that over 3 billion people in the world have not had access to their first dose of the COVID-19 vaccine.
If we can't address the simple issue of the equity of every individual on this planet having access to a protective course of vaccine against a pandemic, if we can't do that, how in God's name are we going to deal with the bigger issues of climate justice and social justice?
In line with this, Kenya continues to work towards vaccine production, with the BioVax plant expected to be functional by April this year. Up until now, over 10 million Kenyans have been vaccinated, with over 6 million having received only their first jab and over 4.5 million having received 2 doses. Ben Kirera, K24, Nairobi.